Hi, it's Friday afternoon, and the question for you is, do you assume good intent in your teams? Can you imagine what it'd be like if you could? It's Andy Kelly from Sundial Consulting, finally at home. I can certainly assume good intent here. You know, even when I'm being told that I put too much chili in the curry, or had one too many glasses of Chardonnay. Although I hate it, I know that the ones that love me come with good intent. And for me, we don't do that enough in business. There's so many problems in life that are caused because we don't assume good intent. They're caused because we take offence when it's rarely given or rarely meant. We don't try to understand where the person's coming from, and we take it wrong. And often those problems can last for ages. You know, I worked with one team up in the mountains, and we were crossing the chasm, 100-foot chasm with a waterfall rushing right the way through it. And all they had was ropes. And I asked one guy if he would allow this lady to hold the end of the rope for him, one of his colleagues. And he said, "No way, never. She's dead to me." I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? And he said, "No, she crossed one of my values about a year ago and I wrote her off. I wrote her out of my life." And I was like, wow, did you ever tell her? He said, "No." So half an hour later, within 5 minutes of bringing them together and having a conversation, they were hugging. It was all a misunderstanding. She was mortified to think that that's how he had taken it. And they're very, very close friends now. So, you know, it's a lesson for all of us. Can we start to take the other person's point of view first? Can we try and inquire as to where people are coming from before we take offence? You know, especially when we're dealing with colleagues across the world in different countries and we don't hear from them very often, and we start to make assumptions. We start to think about conspiracy theories, right? You know, what I've found out with the many people I've worked with is that everybody's fighting their own fight. Everyone's got their own stuff going on, you know, that they're dealing with. It could be problems at home, it could be stresses at work, it could be money, it could be the boss, it could be the dogs, instead of seals this time. And it affects our behaviour, right? How I feel affects my behaviour, affects my performance. So often people don't come across most positively. We take offence where actually they're just fighting their own fight. So it's a good chance for you to think about this in your own teams. How can you get to know each other better? How can you start to understand what people are dealing with? How can you build levels of trust in your team so you can just assume good intent all the time? I tell you what, it's just so efficient. It's so effective. We don't have to take things personally. We just try to listen to what people are saying, get on with it, make some decisions, and move on with the business. So I'll leave that with you for the weekend. I hope you have a great time and rest with your families, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now. Andy Kelly, Sundial Consulting. If you like this video, please leave us a little comment and maybe tell us about some of the leadership and team behaviours you're having problems with that maybe we could help with. I'd love to hear from you. Bye for now, Andy.